My fifth tip is probably going to be hard, but you got to unfollow them. You got to block them. You got to get rid of all the gifts, presents, family members, mutual friends, whatever. You got to get rid of everything. It's already bad enough that if you walk in somewhere, you get the memories of that person. But like, if you sit there and you know that these people is that person's family and you still want to talk to them, you putting yourself in a bad predicament. If you over here got gifts that remind you of them every day, just sitting in your room, sitting on your neck, your finger, whatever, it's just not gonna be good for you, and that's just gonna make everything worse. Basically, what I'm trying to say is don't hurt yourself trying to stay connected to this person, because it's just not gonna work out. Like, I tried that little being friends, trying to keep them in my life. You can't heal in the same place that you got sick in. So you can't do everything the same like you used to do, sweetheart. You can't be buddy with their friends still. You can't be buddy with their family. You can't be buddy with them. Cut. But yeah, you just gotta do everything you can to like remove the memories of them, because I promise you, throughout this process, you're going to be triggered by certain things. Like, you're going to see something and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I remember when me and Bob did that. I remember when me and Bob were here. So yeah, you just got to cut everything off. So let me tell y'all something. So if you stay following them, to be honest, you just gonna get your feelings hurt, especially if they sat there and moved on already. You just hurting yourself at this point. You just gotta delete pictures, delete messages, whatever, and just like get rid of it. Let everything go. Let it go. Let it go. I had to get rid of freaking like all my bears, and anybody who knows me knows that I loved my bears. I had like 3 life-size bears, y'all. 3. And I loved my bears and I slept with them, period. And I had to get rid of them. So like, I know it may be sentimental, it may have meaning to you, but you just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go. My 6th tip is to do everything in the world that makes you happy. I'm not saying do unhealthy stuff, go smoking, drinking, fighting, killing, whatever. I'm not saying doing all of that. I'm saying do genuine things that make you happy, that will bring a smile to your face despite your storm, basically. So for me, it was dancing. And so if you follow me, especially over the summer, I was in my prime, y'all. I was in my prime. I was dancing. I was getting it. I was growing. I was happy. Dancing makes me the happiest girl ever. So just find whatever makes you happy. Get back into the passion that you lost, whatever. Just do everything that makes you happy. Like, if I wanted a milkshake, I was gonna go get me a milkshake because milkshakes make me happy. And if I wanted to eat, then I was gonna go eat. You just gotta feed yourself with happiness. Write, journal, do homework if that makes you happy. Another thing that makes me happy is getting cute and taking pictures. So do stuff for yourself. Do things that make you genuinely happy, that will bring a smile to your face despite how you're feeling on the inside. It's not gonna make everything go away, but it's not gonna like, you're not gonna sit around being miserable 24/7. Tip number 7 is try to stay distracted, but not too distracted. And what I mean by this is, yes, you want to keep yourself busy so you don't be hurting all the time, but you don't want to keep yourself too busy to the point where you're not healing. I did that. I made the mistake of staying too busy and not actually healing. So I feel like that's what pushed me back multiple times. Like, when we broke up, I did everything. Not everything, but I just did not want to deal with my emotions. I sat there. I started my business. I was busy with that. I was still doing classes, all of that stuff. So just try not to stay too busy to the point where you're not sitting here dealing with your emotions and trying to heal. Try not to be alone too much. And basically, I don't know if y'all heard it, but an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So when you're alone by yourself, you just sitting there doing absolutely nothing, then you that's perfect. That's a perfect opportunity for everything to come back to your head, all the bad negative thoughts. That's the perfect time for it to come bite you, and you don't want to do that. So just try to stay busy. Try to be around people that you love, that love you, and just not sit there being in your room alone, depressed all the time. That's what I did too, cause like I go to college out of town, so it's like I don't have family and I don't really have friends out there. I'm making some, but like at that time I didn't have nobody. Tip number 8 is to talk to level-headed people. And when I say level-headed people, I'm not talking about your best friend that you know is crazy. I'm not talking about your friend that'll sit here and say, let's go get a knife, let's go kill him, let's go shoot him, let's go steal, rob him, whatever. No, talk to people who have a good head on their shoulders, that may have experienced a heartbreak, who can relate to you, basically. Because like, what's the point of talking to somebody who can't relate to you? You talking to a brick wall because they're just gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Talk to people that hurt like you hurt. Like, it's probably not the same, but like, you know what I'm saying. Talk to people who you can trust. I had kept everything to myself for the most part. Along with that, don't go to social media telling people your business, or don't just go telling everybody what they did. I suffered in silence, to be honest. Like, of course I threw my little shady little things on social media, but like, I didn't sit there and tell everybody what the heck was going on. To this day, rarely anybody knows the true full story about what happened, because I didn't want nobody to think bad of him, because my heart, you know. Yeah, I didn't want nobody to go bash him and all that stuff. And that's another point I want to make. Wait, no, I didn't tell my family. No, I told one of my aunties, I think, but I didn't tell my mama, because she probably would have wanted to go hurt him. For real, for real. I didn't tell her till like after everything happened. For the possibility that we might end up getting back together, I didn't want them to like be like, heck no. Yeah, and I didn't want nobody to bash him, like I said. I know some people may be like, I don't have anybody to talk to. I don't have nobody to go to. Nobody listens. Nobody knows me. Nobody's going to hear me out. Hi, I'm Asia. I'm here. Hit me up, DM, whatever. I'm not finna sit here and be like, no, I'm not finna help you. Because, like I said, I want to help people. So, if you need me, then hit me up. I'm not finna sit here and ignore you because you need some help trying to get over this F boy. F him. Let me stop. Tip number 9 is don't rush into a relationship, especially when you're not healed. So, let me tell you, I wouldn't say I rushed into one, but like, I wasn't ready, and I knew that I wasn't ready. And I'm so grateful that my boo is patient with me. He was patient throughout everything, so yeah, I love you, boo. Like, everybody's not that lucky, basically. So don't rush into it, because it's just gonna mess up something great. Honestly, like, your next person could be somebody that you could possibly spend the rest of your life with, and you sitting here still stuck on your ex, or still stuck on the hurt, and it's just gonna hurt your next relationship, and that's gonna suck, because you had somebody great, you had somebody phenomenal, and then you just ruined it because you still traumatized by what happened before. You have trust issues, you got mental problems, you still stuck on them, got feelings for them, I don't know why. Yeah, you need to heal before you move on. This is the time where you should be getting yourself together. This is the time where you should be sitting down with yourself, trying to figure out yourself. This is the time where you need to start dating yourself. Take yourself out on a date. I don't want to say talk to yourself, because that might be crazy, but like, right, do things that you love, do things that you couldn't do in a relationship, build a relationship with God. That's what prayer does. Just keep building, date God, date yourself, find your worth, find who you are, and boom. So in your next relationship, if somebody's trying to come at you sideways, you can be like, no, boo, I'm not accepting that. I'm not that person no more. I'm worth more than that. I deserve more than that, because you do. Period. I don't know why I keep talking about attitude, but you do. You deserve the world. And if anybody gonna give it to you, then give it to yourself. Please sit there and give it to yourself. Don't nobody want. If nobody wants to buy you a Louis Vuitton bag, then you buy yourself one. Do stuff for yourself. This is the perfect time. You ain't gotta worry about nobody else. You ain't gotta worry about, oh, I wonder what my man says. Blah blah blah. I need permission to do this. No, boo. You can do whatever you want to, whenever you want to, however you want to. Period. My last tip is to use your pain for a purpose. That's what I'm trying to do now. I pushed this video off for so long, but like I said in the beginning, I feel like this was the right time for me to do it because I feel better. I feel great, actually. I know a lot of people were like, I'm not gonna tell people what I went through. I'm not gonna do this, do that. I'm not gonna put people in my business. No, you went through that stuff for a reason, so you need to share it. You need to help people. We're in a generation where nobody wants to help people no more. For what? If somebody's hurting and you have the ability to help them, then you need to help them. If you have advice that you feel like it's gonna help somebody in the long run, then do that. You can save a life. Why wouldn't you want to? I use my pain for my purpose. That's how I started my business, aysiadanaeenterprises Incorporated, period. I'm trying to instill confidence. I'm trying to instill empowerment, self-worth, loving yourself, all that stuff. I'm trying to push that onto people through my business. Use your pain for a purpose. Stop being stingy. You ain't got to tell everybody your business, but you can at least help them in the way that you can. I just helped y'all. I just helped give advice, and I didn't even tell my full story. Use your pain for a purpose. You went through it for a reason. God did not bring you through this or put you through this for no reason. Everything child, everything happens for a reason. I promise you. After we broke up, I felt so free. Even though I was hurting and stuff, I felt so free. Doors were opening for me. I was doing things I wasn't doing when I was with him. I'm happy. I'm good. Minus this whole quarantine stuff. Like, God is good. I'm grateful that I went through that. Even though it hurt bad. I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for that experience. And so now I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better. Much better when I look back of all he brought me through. Yeah, but that's it. Thank y'all for watching. I hope that y'all enjoy. I hope that I helped you in some way, shape, or form. I'm sorry that this video wasn't spectacular, magnificent, but it's just my first video, so everything will get better. But thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. And I love you. Bye.